This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to Ico Pod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
We're back and we're better than ever. I'm still feeling the effects of my Wendy's, but I'm pulling through. I'm Bob Conley Jr. My judgmental friends, Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. And we're here to cover some more WWF 95 on IcoPod. Guys, how are we doing?
Tired.
I feel like WWF 95 is like the what can I compare it to? I'd say it's like the Arby's of fast food.
Dude, Arby's is so bad.
Yeah.
I hate Arby's.
I've never really eaten there, and that's fine.
Dude,
Well,
it's
here's
so
the thing.
bad.
So, okay. Let me
I think every Arby's I've ever seen opened has closed.
Well, and not only that, I'm pretty sure they dip all of their food back into the grease that they cook it with.
For sure.
But like the only thing that I'm gonna give Arby's credit for, the only thing, is their cheese sticks. Because if you've ever had an Arby's cheese stick, dude, the crunchy coat with the delicious mozzarella inside, it's the only thing you get from that menu. You don't get nothing. Don't be telling me about no fucking roast beef au jus, okay? Absolutely not. You get the fucking mozzarella sticks, and that's it. Okay? That's all. But if I had to compare WWF 95 to a fast food chain, I'm going Arby's. Because on the whole, it sucks. Shawn Michaels is the cheese sticks of the WWF.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Okay, so everything else, no. The roast beef sandwich won the King of the Ring. Okay?
Oof.
Yeah, it really did. In more ways than one. You know, so kind of speaking about fast food for a minute here. A couple of years ago, I realized I think Burger King burgers got smaller.
Do you want me to tell you about Burger King burgers, or do you just want to skip that?
What?
Okay, we're gonna get into it. You want to do it? You're gonna make me do it.
Oh boy.
I loved Burger King, loved it. Probably at the time was my favorite fast food chain. Loved their burgers. Fries were okay. They were.
I'm not a fry. I don't like their fry. Yeah, I don't like their fries.
They used to be good.
They used to be good, but like even like the chicken nuggets, like Burger King was good. 3 years ago. Oh no, it's probably been much longer than that. I'm gonna say 4 years ago. The last time I ate Burger King is because, like, of course, you take the post fast food poop, right?
Right.
And I always just take a look. You always glance, make sure everything's okay.
Oh no. I know where this is going.
You looked at it?
You always look at it, dude. Come on.
I don't look at it.
Come
You
on.
probably should.
Yeah,
but...
you got to make sure everything's good, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it and I'm like, huh, what the fuck is that in there? And it was like white speckles in the poop. Come to find out, I do a little research because I'm just bamboozled by the whole thing.
What the fuck?
Burger King, specifically, uses every piece of meat that they get. The bones, the gizzards, the whatever, and it all gets ground up and put in their beef patties. So what was in my poop was bone shards.
Okay.
That's when I stopped eating Burger King. Because I don't want bone shards in my poop.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
So I have not eaten Burger King burgers since then. Let me tell you, though, I got to make a retraction.
The Impossible Burger.
So good. Their Impossible Burger is so good. Still love their breakfast. The egg and cheese croissants. They're about 1,000 calories each, but they are delicious.
Yeah.
And the Beyond Burger is very good.
I haven't eaten Burger King since it was a few years ago, and I think Bob, you were there. We went to like that SmackDown house show in Rochester, and I think we stopped at we stopped somewhere and got Burger King, and I felt like absolute garbage after, and I
Yeah.
didn't even get anything crazy. So I'm all set on the Burger King.
No,
Well-
I think every time I've ever gone Burger King, I immediately feel weighed down and I want to barf.
Well, and the thing is like my dad's a big Burger King guy. So growing up,
Yeah, my dad was too.
like I would get Burger King all the time. And I'm telling you, it was fine until I did the research and discovered some things happening with my body.
Yeah.
So I refuse to ever eat there again. I really don't eat any fast food other than Taco Bell. Just because it's tried and true. Like, you know what you're getting. You know how long you got until you got to be sitting on the toilet. Like,
How do you feel about all the Taco Bell stuff leaving the menu?
Yo,
period.
fuck the cheesy fiesta. Why did they take the cheesy fiesta potatoes off?
They have shrunk their menu down to absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna tell a story quick, and then we can stop talking about Taco Bell. So Austin, you remember the first time that we all went and you already had them. I think you were the introducer of the cheesy fiesta potatoes.
Well,
But
I gotta give that to Joe though, because Joe showed me
Joe?
that secret menu item.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on the menu for a long, long time, and we
Yep.
went through the drive-through with some friends who are no longer friends, but we went through the drive-through about 4 times that day to get cheesy fiesta potatoes.
Not only that day, dude. So I go, okay, guys, you guys need to all try this shit because it's delicious.
So 4 of us go.
So 4 of us go in a Kia Soul
Yeah, yeah.
and get for each order cheesy fiesta potatoes. Okay, cool. We killed them. I don't even think we were out of the fucking drive-through line before.
No, dude, they were gone.
So we said, okay, we're gonna get back in line, and we proceeded to do that. I'm pretty sure 3 more times
I think we really legit went in line about 3 or 4 times.
for cheesy fiesta potatoes,
And we just
That's
kept laughing, like, we're back, we want more.
I know,
And ever since then, I got them with every single thing I ordered from Taco Bell.
100%.
So I'm pretty bummed about the Taco Bell thing.
Well, and of course we have to say how we built a cheesy fiesta cake for a birthday one.
Oh my god, 7 cheesy fiesta potatoes, a nacho double XL grande or some shit, and then we asked for a bucket of hot sauce, and we made a fucking birthday cake out of Taco Bell potatoes.
Yes,
And
we
it
did.
was good as fuck.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I'm not much of a taco guy. I just get the soft shell tacos and call it a day.
That doesn't surprise me for you, Bob.
I'm a very basic guy.
You don't
you-
come off as the Taco Bell type.
Do you eat 7 of them?
No, I usually get. I think my max is 3. I usually get 2.
That's your max?
Yeah, I don't get a lot.
Taco Bell soft taco, dude. There's like a piece of lettuce in each.
No, I could eat
Well,
4
it
of them.
it literally goes right through me.
Yeah,
every
that's-
time, and I don't want to deal with 3 of them.
So it's almost
I'm
like a
surprised that I
laxative.
like Chipotle so much.
Yeah.
Chipotle is way out of my wheelhouse.
I
I
that
do
too.
bowls at Chipotle though. I don't get no.
No, bowls. You gotta do
No,
bowls.
I get bowls, and then I have tortilla wraps, and I just put them in tortilla wraps.
Yeah. To whereas Moe's, like Moe's, I'll get food. I don't get no bowl from Moe's.
I don't like Moe's. I don't like when you walk in the door and they remind you that you're at Moe's.
No, I like that. I like how it's always sad. Welcome to Moe's.
Well, when I think I went there like the first week it was open with a buddy of mine, and they were so excited. Welcome to Moe's. But now, yeah, you're probably right. It's
When-
probably
when
like,
they're-
well, we're here.
When they're excited, it's really funny and it kind of scares you a little bit.
Yeah.
But when they're sad, that's like, oh yeah, we're at Moe's.
Yeah.
Well, for me, that's kind of like welcome to Ico Pod
Here we are watching
we are.
Raw again.
every Monday. Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome in. What can I get you?
Yeah, did you guys like our episode last week that fucking sucked because it was a clip show essentially with one match at the end?
Sid with a side of Tatanka. You got it. You want to guac with it?
I'm telling you, my favorite moment ever is when I made you guys watch a literal clip show leading into WrestleMania 11.
That
That
was
was-
absolute bullshit.
I can't believe you did that. And then Bob on so Austin, you wouldn't know this, but on the TNA one, they did a 2-hour clip show, and Bob's like, we're not fucking watching the clip show.
I'm not watching a 2-hour clip.
Dude, you better put it on.
He wouldn't.
That's such.
And there was exclusive interviews, so I had to watch it myself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
such
I would not watch. Okay, number one, It was like it's 11 weeks into the show's history, and they already have a clip show. I'm not rewatching matches that I just saw 3 weeks ago. I'm not doing that.
Well, that is, I don't blame you. At least they were good. It was X Division.
It'd be different if like Raw today, like Raw in '95 was doing it, and they'd be like, "Oh, here's Bret Hart and Fatu from March '93." Okay, I haven't seen that in like 2 years. I'll watch it. Why not?
Oh,
but not with fucking TNA Crossline podcast, where you can get that wherever you get your podcasts. And hopefully you have your Raycon earbuds in.
Oh,
we'd like to thank Raycon for sponsoring the podcast.
Save with Conrad, fucking Raycon, Blue Chew, my dick's hard. Okay, got all the plugs in.
My dick's like in a Raycon headphones.
Yeah,
I stick the Raycon headphone into my penis.
That's right. Hazardous haters.
All right, that's new meaning of beating off.
Let's get into this the show here. There's not a lot of observer notes, but there is some sad news.
Oh no!
I don't think anybody likes going through a breakup. And there's been a breakup in the world of the World Wrestling Federation.
R.I.P. Animal.
Here we go. The new head shrinkers have broken up.
Oh.
And Fatu is going to be using a street gang gimmick where he'll be encouraging kids to not do drugs and to stay in school.
Come on, dude.
What's he going to be, the dare tiger or lion? Like, what the fuck?
Pretty much. I think this is going to be the gimmick where he's like walking down the streets of San Francisco and being like, hey, this is where I got stabbed. But you don't get stabbed if you stay in school.
Oh my God. How many gimmicks has this fucker had?
That make the difference, Fatu. So this means that Sione, I believe this would mean that Sione, also known as the Barbarian, is officially gone from the World Wrestling Federation. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can they just make Yokozuna be the street guy?
It might not be a bad idea, but no. If they were to want to repackage them, maybe that could work. But
they wouldn't be able to film the fucking walk-in because they'd have to be on a forklift.
Yeah, probably.
Going down the road.
Last week's Raw on June 26th, which featured Savio Vega shockingly not winning the WWF Intercontinental Championship from Jeff Jarrett, got a 3.4 rating. So a little bit down if the week prior to that was truly a 3.9, but I don't think it was. And the last bit of news here is that on the August 12th Madison Square Garden show, the following matches are being advertised. WWF World Champion Diesel teaming with Shawn Michaels to take on WWF Intercontinental Champion Jeff Jarrett, who is replacing Tatanka. And he'll be teaming with Sid. Davey Boy Smith and Lex Luger taking on the Blue Brothers. Tatanka will be squaring off against Bigelow in a strap match. Bret Hart will be taking on Jean-Pierre Lafitte. And Mabel will be squaring off against Razor Ramon.
Okay, that doesn't sound horrible.
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
If this was part of the house show notes, I'd go to that show, most likely. But speaking of house show notes, let's go into some WWF in our good old-fashioned USWA. First one is WWF taking place in Baltimore, Maryland at the arena on June 30th with a crowd of 4,500 with 3,000 paid. And then I'm going to tell you guys right now, there is one outcome on this show that I think you guys will be absolutely shocked, horrified, and disappointed that it happened.
Okay.
Here we go. Skip defeated Doink the Clown. WWF Women's Champion Alundra Blaze defeated Bertha Faye to retain the title. The Smoking Guns defeated Jacob and Eli Blue. Sir Mo defeated the 1-2-3 Kid.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the match I was referencing.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
I don't know why the fuck that would ever happen, but
he better have been wrestling in the full suit.
I hope
Sir
so.
Mo.
He's got a good look. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Jean-Pierre Lafitte. WWF Intercontinental Champion Jeff Jarrett defeated Adam Bomb. Hunter Hearst Helmsley defeated Aldo Montoya. Savio Vega defeated King Mabel by countout. WWF Tag Team Champions Owen Hart and Yokozuna defeated Lex Luger and Davey Boy Smith. And in your main event, WWF World Champion Diesel defeated Psycho Sid in a steel cage match.
You know who's a sucker for steel cage matches?
I am.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to that show.
I'm going to it as well.
Yeah, I'll go with you guys.
Cool. Let's go to some USWA. July 3rd, Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum, and it drew 1,400 fans. There is 10 matches on this one.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm not
That
going.
means there's 10 wrestlers.
I'm not going.
There's a few stipulations here, so let's see how this works out. Max Muscle and Johnny Rotten defeated Scott Studd and King Cobra. Brickhouse Brown defeated The Gambler. Uptown Karen defeated Susan Sapphire. Stephen Dunn defeated Mr. World Class. Tracy Smothers defeated Gorgeous George III by disqualification in an amateur rules match. Bill Dundee defeated Doug Gilbert in a loser gets 10 lashes match. Billy Jack Haynes defeated Brian Christopher by disqualification. The Rock and Roll Express defeated PG-13 to win the held-up NWA and USWA tag team titles. USWA Unified World Champion Jerry Lawler defeated Brian Lee. And in your main event, Jerry Lawler, Brian Christopher, Bill Dundee, and Sid Vicious defeated Doug Gilbert, Billy Jack Haynes, Brian Lee, Jim Harris, and Brandon Baxter in a handicap stretcher match when Lawler pinned Baxter.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, he pinned him in a stretcher match?
I don't know how that happens, but yes.
You pin him on the stretcher, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to that show. It sounds like a fucking
No.
car crash, explosion, mess.
No, what is going? The USWA is really like, are they shitting the bed or what?
Everything that Austin said is exactly why I'm going to the show.
Because it's a car crash mess.
Damn right, man. Get me a fucking thing of popcorn and a fucking Sprite, and I'm watching it. I'm loving
They
it.
better have security doubled at that show.
Well, I know Meltzer at one point, I don't know if it was around this time or not, but he was saying in The Observer that he was really surprised by USWA burning through stipulations so much. Because when you do so many stipulations, your audience gets so numb to it that they don't come for it anymore.
Oh yeah.
And that's exactly what they do. I mean, almost every show is like Tar and Feather or
Well,
Stretcher, First Blood, or something. It's like,
Well, so here's the
Vince
thing.
Russo would probably love this shit.
Earlier today, I listened to well, now is when this airs, it's gonna be an old episode of 83 Weeks. But Eric Bischoff was talking about it was AWA, I think.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that one because I don't care about the AWA.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't either, but it was a very interesting listen. And you know, he always obviously he hates gimmick matches and he complains about them a lot, but he makes a really good point. And it's the AWA had the same problem where they're doing gimmick matches just to do gimmick matches, and that the only reason they're doing them is because they don't have stories, they don't have a creative idea, so they're like, we're gonna. So yeah, and that's what made him kind of hate it so much, is because he was around it so early in his career, obviously seeing we're just gonna do a fucking, we're gonna put a turkey on a pole just because we're gonna put a fucking turkey on a pole, and that's why we're doing it.
Listen, I love Vern Gagne, so I don't give a fuck.
I haven't really, I don't
glad.
think, I would say World Class and AWA are the two regional promotions that I've watched the least of in my life.
That blows my mind because those are two of the most popular.
I know.
AWA especially.
AWA, yeah, but I'm a completist, and I know for sure that there's not complete AWA TV seasons out there.
Same with WCCW.
Yeah, so I have a tough time even trying to watch it.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I don't want to watch, here's January 20th, 1984, then the next show is May 5th. It's like, I've missed almost, over 3 months of stuff. I'm not doing that.
For me, like I've explained before, it's just the fact that so many guys that I really enjoy have come through. And it's always a surprise. It's barely ever promoted. Like one day Rick Rude will show up and he'll win a belt or something.
Yeah, that's the same thing in Memphis. Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's for me why I like it so much. And I don't even really mind the Von Erichs. I enjoy the Von Erichs for the most part. They're very athletic for 1982. So that even helps me like get through.
If anybody wants to do a Memphis TV podcast, let me know. I'm down. Let's do it.
I don't think you could add another one in your schedule.
There's no way.
Sarah would be done with you, dude.
Yeah, there's no way.
She's already done now, I think. So.
I know.
Yeah, probably. Sorry.
Make all the next bonus episode, all the females in our lives are going to do an episode together, and we're not even going to be on it.
That'd be hilarious.
Could you imagine? That'd be so fun.
I couldn't talk her into it. So
Sarah would have to run the show like Bob does. She'll have to read the notes. And
that would be so fun. If we could pull that off, that'd be so good.
They wouldn't even talk about the show.
Sarah would be like, Bob, I don't know what I'm saying.
Who is this guy? Why is he rubbing himself? I don't get it.
But I just don't get it.
Yeah. That'd be so good. Maybe we should do like a women's of wrestling side project, and they can just watch like Glow.
I don't know if any of them would talk.
There's no way.
They'd sit there and look at each other, and that's
Well, because they don't even know each other in the first place.
Right.
So,
well, what a great introduction. They can watch a 3.5-hour show about stuff they don't care about.
See how female relationships develop.
Yeah.
This is how it happens.
That's horrible. Syndication notes, there's only 2 things. One of them we already kind of know about here, but on the July 1st edition of Superstars, Jerry Lawler went to the dentist because he couldn't get the smell and taste out of his mouth from King of the Ring. And that's when he introduced Dr. Isaac Yankum DDS, which is what we saw on Raw on June 23rd.
Lazy, by the way. What an introduction.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't see him, but we know he's there. And the other news here is Adam Bomb wrestled Henry Godwin to a double countout in a match that lasted less than a minute.
Oh, God.
So they just like immediately brawled around ringside. In case anybody's wondering, I'm not going to be doing Wrestling Challenge anymore because I don't think really anything of note ever happens on that show anymore. So I think we're just sticking to Superstars and Raw. Or Action Zone for that matter. I don't really think and if anything does happen on Action Zone, they typically show you.
Well, and that's usually just targeted for the little kids watching anyway.
Yeah. It's mostly like a recap show at this point.
Yeah. And then as far as Henry Godwin, dude, we haven't seen that dude on Raw in a while.
A few weeks now.
Talk about someone we could fire.
I like Henry Godwin.
Yeah, I don't think he's fucked up enough. I don't think they've ruined him enough for us to get rid of him yet.
Well, maybe he hasn't ruined him, but he seems like wasted talent. They're not even using him.
Yeah, they only use like the same 6 guys.
Yeah, so if you ain't using them, see ya.
This would be a scenario where like EWR would be like, hey, I think you're using me too much on the card. I'm losing heat. Because they're in every segment and match.
Yeah.
Before we start Monday Night Raw, like I mentioned at the close of last week's episode, since we are officially at the midway point of 1995, because we completed all of June, it's time to do our makeshift half-year awards. And if you guys think of one during this list that I make, feel free to incorporate it. And we're going to do it off the top of our heads. There's not going to be any kind of like dilemma where we sit down at our desk and think about it for 3.5 hours and figure out who would win each award. So I have, it looks like 7 that I thought of quickly here. The first one, I'm not going to do them in any kind of order of importance here, but I'll go from the bottom up. How about what is your show of the mid-year? And I guess that would kind of be like your pay-per-view, or maybe if there is a specific Raw that you preferred over the others.
Wow.
Well, what? There's only been 3 pay-per-views, isn't there?
There's the Royal Rumble. There was Mania 11.
Oh, Mania! Holy shit! Oh my God.
In Your House and King of the Ring.
I forgot about WrestleMania.
That's horrible.
Oh, that's bad. Well, it's not WrestleMania.
Right.
I don't know, dude. I guess you say Royal Rumble and just cut your losses.
I literally was about to say the Royal Rumble maybe wasn't so bad after all.
I'm not even gonna say a pay-per-view.
Oh.
I'm gonna say the Raw after WrestleMania 11.
I guess I don't remember.
Well, it's where Sid turns on Sean.
Sean, yeah. What else happens?
That's all I really remember. But
okay.
You bastard.
That's all that is. That all that mattered. There's a Lunge Blaze in Nakano. It was a good match.
Oh, that's true.
Is that Raw? Because I was gonna say that Raw, but I couldn't remember which one it was.
It is that one.
Okay.
So that's why I'm gonna go with that one. Royal Rumble if you're looking at strictly pay-per-views, Royal Rumble 95.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's super average.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. So I can't. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save the Raw after. And I feel it's the first Raw where they start the whole, this is a huge fucking moment after WrestleMania, and this is going to continue on.
Well, and that's what they did though. Like in '93 and '94, you'd get those moments where it's like, holy shit, I can't stop watching this. Like, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
And all of '95 really has had nothing, but I guess that's a good point. That Raw was one of those points where the Alundra Blaze fucking Nakano match was really good. And
I think Bertha Faye made her debut as well.
Well, let's not bring that up.
Wow.
And then the segment, like you said, with Sid and stuff. But I don't know, man. 95 has been very mediocre.
Very much so. And I'll never forgive myself for suggesting that it wasn't, but here we are. What would be your tag team of the mid-year?
You guys are going to laugh at me if I say it.
Oh, boy.
Who?
As much as they accomplished nothing.
Oh, I know who you're going to say, I think.
I enjoyed Bob Holly and 1-2-3 Kid. As much as they did nothing.
I thought you were going to say that. I don't know.
That's actually a really good... I wasn't even thinking of that.
Well, the thing is, like, you kind of forget that they were even a team or did anything.
Yeah.
They blew right over it.
Yeah, but while it was a thing, it was good.
Sure.
Like, they had solid matches.
I'll go with that, too, yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I don't know. I keep thinking, like, early on, like, the Smoking Guns. Like,
they've had a much better year than 94, I would say.
Yeah, but they haven't...
But they've trailed off. Like, after a
100%.
point, they kind of did nothing. But I don't know. I guess I'm thinking more.
Well,
I'm trying to think back. So I'd say either the Guns or Holly and 1-2-3 Kid.
I'll tell you what. With the Guns, though, like, so 94 they debuted, and then nothing happened.
They debuted in 93. The Guns did.
Well, there you go. That just proves my point.
Yeah, May of 93.
I think we're just now starting to see kind of a little bit of a resurgence, maybe, of the Smoking Guns.
Yeah, for like the first year and a half, they were just background noise, really.
Absolutely. 100%.
How about your favorite debut or return? I'm saying Psycho Sid.
Well, it's got... I feel like...
But Sid hasn't done anything.
He's done enough. His presence alone.
I think his presence is... When he came in, it was like, oh, shit, Sid's here? Like, okay. Yeah. So I definitely think that's pretty accurate. I don't know. I can't think of like another good one.
I know. I'm trying to even think of some of the debuts.
I'm saying Sid, and then a close second would be Jean-Pierre Lafitte.
No, I guess you gotta almost go with Sid by default, because really returns. Nobody really returns.
Well, Sid's a return.
Well, okay, yeah, but
technically,
I don't know. Shit, that's a hard one. Debuts too. Has there been some cool people who've come through?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah,
we've seen him once.
No, we've seen him a couple times.
He's been on a show a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with Sid by default.
Well, Henry Godwin's late '94 type.
I want to say him, but he hasn't done shit. Yeah, I think I go Sid by default. But if I had more time to like really sit down and look at it and think, I bet you I could come up with a better one.
Yeah. How about the best babyface?
God.
It's probably still Bret.
I was gonna say Bret Hart.
I don't know. I don't know. Bret 95 compared to a Bret 94, there's no comparison.
Well, I don't think we can compare to 94 right now. We got to compare to the shit that we're dealing with.
I know, but we witnessed it, so it's like hard for me to be like, oh yeah, Bret still, because I feel like Sean's getting better reactions than Bret has all year.
he's too fresh of a baby face for me to say it's Sean.
I don't know. That's so hard. That's so hard.
I'm keeping to Brett.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm surprised you're not saying Diesel, Austin.
No, because he's
No.
kind of been a flop. He was definitely the heel of '94 or whatever, I think.
Yeah.
But as far as a face, man, I think it blew up in his face. As a matter of fact.
No, it blew up in the company's face, largely because they're just handling it horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of heels, how about the best heel?
Tatanka.
Oh my god.
I'm joking.
I don't even know who I would say is the best.
I know.
Because I'm cheering Sid.
Well, yeah. I mean, so it's hard to be like, okay, it's Sid. Because
you know what? I know what I'm going to say.
Mm.
Largely because it's like go away heat. I'm going to say Mr. Bob Backlund.
Oh.
I don't know if there's been a strong heel all year.
I don't think there is.
I was gonna, not that it's similar to what Bob said, kind of more of the go away heat, but Lawler is like constantly in her face yelling at us and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So because of that, I might need to say Jerry Lawler.
I think I'm gonna go Jeff Jarrett on my end, just because like nobody right now, or for the last 6 months, has liked anything Jeff Jarrett's done.
No, I think what's the problem for the WWF right now is that there's not a heel on the roster that you would pay to see get beat up.
No. Because you don't want to pay to see Jarrett get beat up because he gets beat up anyway.
By everybody.
Literally. How about manager of the half year?
I don't know if it counts, but I'm saying Rhodey, dude.
I think that does count. He is.
Rhodey has been very dynamic.
I would agree with you. I mean, Cornette doesn't really do anything now for the most part, really, it seems like. And Sonny just got there.
Right. We haven't seen any Harvey Rippleman. He would never qualify anyway.
Right. So yeah, I think Rhodey's a fine manager. Sure, he wrestles as well, but
but that's even pretty new. He really just started wrestling.
You could say DiBiase, but he looks like an idiot for hiring a crew of losers.
The dumbest. He's the dumbest manager ever.
Yeah.
And then here we go. This is a wide range of potential here. Wrestler of the half year.
All right, I got my pick.
I don't know.
I'm going with a guy, when I think wrestler of the half year, I'm thinking of a guy where maybe it's not the guy I like the most, but who could I count on the most to get me entertained through a match? No matter what, no matter who it was against, what the stipulation was, what kind of bullshit ending it had. Every time Sean's in the ring, I'm interested in it.
That's what I was thinking.
I was going to say Sean as well.
Yeah.
That's really, I was leaning toward. Because it's just like, but I was trying not to like let my bias of really liking Shawn Michaels anyways get in the way.
I see, and that's the thing, dude. I never really was a huge Shawn Michaels guy. Never. Until I started watching through and looking at some of the shit he had to get compared to, it's like, damn it.
Yeah.
Shawn was miles ahead of most the whole roster, I would say.
Yeah, he's leap and bounds better than a good majority.
Sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Part of that's the way he's booked. Let's be serious.
Sure. Well, yeah.
You can tell he's getting away with murder. Even at this time, I would say. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's a certain presentation and a certain confidence that no matter who he's in there with, he's going to try to have the absolute best match he can just to stick it to people. Like, you're booking me with this guy? Okay, it's going to be the best match of the night because fuck you. That's why. Yeah. I like that a lot.
No, I agree. All right. Well, that's all the awards I have. If you guys think of any more throughout the show or something, I mean, we could probably talk about it some more. But
Well, I mean, I guess the only other thing I could think of, which not that it'd be easy, was like a match of the half year
Feud.
or a feud.
What would be the match of the half year?
I don't know. You mentioned that Bull Nakano Alundra Blaze match, and I remember really enjoying that.
No, that's a good one.
I know they've had better though. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, but once again, you got to compare it to the year we're watching, not overall.
Right.
I do remember being like, okay, that match was pretty good.
Who did Sean just have a really good match with?
Kama.
Was it Kama at King of the Ring?
It was good. It was okay. But...
No, I don't know if that's who I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought there was one recently.
I
I wouldn't say Brett Diesel, and a lot of people would say that.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. For sure. And I think a lot of people would say Shawn and Diesel, but that was like okay. It wasn't like
it was okay.
WrestleMania moment level.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if I have a match of the year. I don't think I do.
I think I'm gonna agree with Dallas with Blaze and Nakano. Or you know what? I take that back. Smoking Guns against 1-2-3 Kid and Bob Holly.
Oh yeah, that
was good.
The night, I think it's the one after Royal Rumble.
Yeah, they did have a match.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm leaving my answer blank. I don't think I have one. I don't think I have.
That's surprising.
And feud, like, oh, who the fuck?
Feud, yeah. I mean, I don't know either.
Tatanka and Bigelow.
It would be the feud.
There you go. That's the feud of the year.
I feel like the one that I want to say is like, but see, nothing's happened with it. Is like Shawn and Sid, because Sid turned on Shawn, and like that was a big moment. But like they've done nothing with that.
They've gone to Diesel and Sid.
Exactly. So I can't even say it. But like that's what I want to say.
Actually, go back. I'm changing my answer for return or debut. British fucking Bulldog. That's my answer.
He returned in '94.
Bull.
No, he's been here the whole time I've been watching.
Yeah, British Bulldog. He came back at SummerSlam '94, dude. He was in the crowd for the cage match and everything. He was at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't debut there.
Good try, buddy.
Yeah, nice try.
Damn it. Yeah, that would have been my pick.
Jesus.
All right. Feud of the year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there is one. I don't know if there is one.
I don't know either, man.
Bret Hart, Bob Backlund.
No. I don't think so.
Lex Luger, the Bookers.
There you go.
God.
There you go.
All right, let's get into the July 3rd, 1995 edition of Monday Night Raw. We are almost 2 months to the day before the Monday Night Wars would, well, not begin, I guess, technically, because Nitro was unopposed, but we are 2 months away from the beginning of wrestling history changing forever.
Wait, doesn't Nitro debut in September?
Yeah, we're in July. So that's 2 months.
September.
Wow.
Yeah.
95's gone by quick.
It has, for being shitty.
Yeah.
All right, so July 3rd, 95. The runtime on this is 46 minutes and 6 seconds. I guess I'll read the description, because last time I didn't, but I will this time. Psycho Sid goes head-to-head with Bam Bam Bigelow. Not only do fans get to see Double J's first ever music video, I think that's amazing. They also get their first look at Dr. Isaac Yankem as Jerry the King Lawler brings WWE cameras to his dentist's office to reveal what he has in mind for Bret Hart.
What?
Plus 1-2-3 Kid, the debut of Waylon Mercy, and more.
Wow.
Wait a minute. I didn't realize we were still on the fucking Bret train. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
I thought he was just like washing the shit out of his mouth and like we were gonna move on. I didn't know he was still going to the dentist for what he's got in mind for Bret.
So this guy is gonna go after Bret Hart now.
Oh
Uncle
yeah,
Jerry.
no, I knew exactly what the hell was happening because he
Yeah.
was fucking doing it in the promo last week.
Well, I know. I think I tuned out a little because he just kept talking and talking and talking.
It was
so.
a very long-winded promo. Absolutely.
Well, and that's why I said, what a hell of a way to debut a guy. You're getting revenge for having to lick somebody's foot, so now you're gonna be the guy who comes in to like beat him up. But you're a dentist because he licked the foot, so he's got to get the teeth removed. So you're a dentist.
Yeah, well, it's like mouthwash and everything. Yeah,
That's fucking garbage.
Well,
that's not great.
let's watch it go down. I can't wait.
right.
As far as stuff going on though, that sounds like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm really curious to see how this plays out.
Debut of fucking Mercy, and then we're gonna get 1, 2, 3 Kid return. Like fuck yeah, that.
Yeah. Plus another debut with Isaac Yankem. We'll actually see what he looks like. A music video with Double J. It only took him 2 years to get one out.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna count down from 5, and we'll enjoy some Raw. Hopefully. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Last week, Savio Vega didn't win the Intercontinental Championship, and he disappointed his best friend, Razor Ramon.
Bob, I think you should get a B and a C shaved into the back of your hair.
I've actually thought about it.
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Why not, Bob? Do it.
I'm not going to do that.
Where are we at on Jeff Jarrett's velour gold outfit?
I don't like that outfit at all. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett might be the worst dressed wrestler in wrestling history.
Oh yeah, I think he wins that easily though.
You guys like the weird blue vignette around the screen?
No.
I don't know what this music is either. It's like weird hip
Look
hop
at-
R&B music.
Well, when you have shit like this on your screen, what else are you gonna use?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They were
Fuck.
just making it look like Shawn Michaels did that after beating up Jeff Jarrett, when really we went to commercial and then came back and he was doing that.
Just a Chippendale show.
Tonight, Bam Bam against Sid. The $1 Million Corporation implodes.
I like how far they have to move Bam Bam's fucking thing over so like they can get more of his outfit in the picture.
Oh shit. Would you
Softball.
get your PhD in pain from the master and the ruler of the world?
This stuff is so funny.
I hate this shit.
Sid,
Yeah, I think it's so.
you're lucky you didn't have a softball
What
game.
the hell?
What the hell
You
was he
would've
going to
missed
burn
it.
himself?
And he shoots the fireworks.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
the hell
Bam
would
Bam
you-
doesn't have a gimmick, so they were like, "Hey, you're gonna wear a firework outfit to the ring."
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. Oh, you know what? So we're obviously taping this, I guess, a week ago. Are you guys going to watch the presidential debate tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah,
I'm watching it for sure.
Wait, when is that?
it's on at 9:00, I believe.
PM tomorrow?
Yep.
No, it's on at 9 a.m. Austin.
Well, what channel is that shit even
I
on?
think it's on tomorrow. Well, it's probably gonna be on a lot, but I think I saw an ad that it was gonna be on Fox tomorrow, but I don't know for sure.
It's probably, isn't it? It would be on all of them, I would imagine.
It's gonna be on a lot.
It'll probably be like on the internet too somewhere.
Oh,
Oh
sure.
yeah, I bet you like YouTube will have live streams and shit like that. They always big stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll watch it.
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck either way, to be honest with you.
We're screwed either way, don't we?
Well, it's gonna be entertaining. You thought wrestling was good entertainment? Get ready for the presidential debate in 2020.
Yeah.
I'd be bringing fucking signs and booing.
No, you can't do that. You'll get kicked out.
I'd be getting kicked out then. Debut of Waylon Mercy.
Lawler's got a whole thing of mouthwash with them.
He keeps chugging it.
Yeah. I hope he's not like swallowing it. That'd be not good.
He might be gimmicked.
Holy shit, that guy's got the same Adam Bomb shirt on that Bob did.
Oh
This one?
shit.
Yeah, I just saw it in the crowd.
Yeah. Toe jam in your tummy. Nice.
He's gonna extract revenge.
This is hilarious. Bret Hart is feuding with a now a dent. He is definitely drinking that.
It's probably
I mean,
Gatorade.
Well, obviously. It's
Yeah.
obviously not really fucking mouthwash.
You don't know. Maybe he's getting drunk.
I guess you're right.
Vince would allow it.
Here comes the man that recently lost to Sir Mo in Baltimore, Maryland.
Finally, fucking
1, 2, 3, kid.
All right. Give us some action, goddammit. We've been getting fuck tender with the action on Raw lately.
Oh, he's got an enhancement match. Who's he fighting?
Mike
Bell, the star
All right.
of Bigger, Stronger, Faster documentary.
Could have been worse.
Yep.
Good thing Mike Bell's bigger than 1, 2, 3 Kid is.
I like his candy cane outfit that he's wearing.
I don't like his outfit.
Looking like a Branches candy cane.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. The fans are going nuts for 1, 2, 3 Kid here.
No, we haven't
We haven't seen him since when? Before Mania?
No,
forever.
Well, wrestling, yeah, but he was just at King of the Ring.
No, I'm saying one-on-one fucking action.
Yeah, when he wrestled.
When he wrestled, yeah, it's been a while. Well, remember, he kept getting, like, concussions and shit.
Well, right, yeah. He had a concussion. He hurt his knee. Had a neck thing.
Yeah. Injuries kind of haunt Sean Waltman throughout his career.
Well, did he really have, like, a major one?
No, they were just always nagging shit, though, that fucked him up.
Well, you know what? He did. I don't know why I just asked if he ever had a major one.
Oh,
Didn't he break his neck in WCW? And then he got fired?
But I feel like that was kind of towards the tail end of his run there.
Yeah.
Because even in WWF, when he comes back, it's like little nagging shit where he was always like in and out.
Yeah.
Well, then he ripped his asshole open, so.
Well,
yeah, it's a pretty major one, yeah. Bell just dropped the boot in the corner.
Kicked him right in the face. 1, 2, 3 Kid probably takes one of the best beatings, though, of all time.
I would agree with that.
I'm pretty sure Mike Bell is Rhino. Like, that's definitely Rhino right there.
Is this a Jeff Jarrett squash match? Because 1, 2, 3 Kid's getting beat up real good.
Pretty much. Fucking Rhino.
I like how the crowd is so proud that they can count to 3.
I wish they would have came up with something better than 1, 2, 3 Kid.
I think it fits for the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just lame. Then again, that's kind of his character to be lame, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, Mr. IRS, so I'm going to beat you up here tonight, but I'm going to do it really nice, and I'm going to shake your hand.
Just drop kicked him there.
And to think in 3 years, he's like, yeah, I got 2 words for you, stock it.
And he's like all about like the 420 shit and like,
I'm gonna light you up and smoke your rad.
Yeah, stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Eric Bischoff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Chops in the corner here.
Spin kick right to the face.
Like, who else is doing that? I want to see a 1, 2, 3 Kid, 2 Cold Scorpio match in 1995.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Fuck yeah, it would.
Oh, here's one with like a cradle there, roll up.
It's kind of a weird finish.
It's Mike Bell, dude. Come on. He kicked his fucking head off.
Yeah.
The original pencil neck geek, Lawler says, which is pretty accurate.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I think would be a really interesting match in 95 is Benoit against 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Mainly because I just want to see Benoit destroy him with suplexes.
Uh-oh.
I feel like he would fold them up really good. Live, July 23rd. We're already only 20 days away. 3 weeks.
Thank God, man. Let's get the taste of fucking King of the Ring out of our mouth. Todd dressed like he's on an episode of Friends here.
Yeah. I'm a fan of a pay-per-view every month, too.
Hey, remember when we gave that house away last time? Well, not this time, fuckers. That cost us a shit ton.
Remember when we gave that house away? Well, it's been foreclosed on already because it turns out that a family of 5 that has only $30,000 coming in can't afford a house in Orlando.
Turns out a 12-year-old couldn't afford the fucking payments. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, Diesel
now,
versus Sid.
By that match graphic there, you'd think it's a cage match.
It is a cage match, dude.
With
no,
all the
that's
bars
just-
and shit.
Well, that's just because of the screen. It's the fake screen. It's on.
No,
in
I
the
know.
back.
But I'm saying like you would think that maybe it was a cage match
Dude, it's a cage match, dude.
with humans.
It'd be better if it was a cage match.
What if
I
they
don't
had
know,
to
man.
stand
Those
on the
two guys
ring
in a
skirt?
cage match would probably suck.
What if they had to stand on the ring skirt and all link together to make a human cage?
Oh, here's so we know the lumberjacks. There's Sid or there's IRS, comma Eli and Jacob Blue,
Oh my god.
King Mabel.
How shitty is that? Mabel's got to be a lumberjack.
Diesel's lumberjacks are Adam Bomb, Razor Ramon, Savio Vega, Billy, and Bart Gunn.
Wow, those guys are getting an easy payday.
20
Yeah.
other lumberjacks are going to be announced still.
You're fucking with me. He didn't say that.
Yes, he did. There's 30
So
of
it's
them
a
ringside.
Royal
There's
Rumble on the
30
out-
lumberjacks for this
That's what he
fucking
said.
match.
It's a Royal
Oh
Rumble
my
on the outside of the
God.
ring, dude.
You gotta be
Oh, look,
kidding.
this is what happened when we left the air last week.
Jesus Christ. How the hell are you
Let's
going to
see
fit
what Sean
30
does.
people at ringside?
Oh my god, he just threw the title at Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Sean no sold it though.
He's going to super kick him. This is going to be a match at In Your House. I can already feel it.
Yes.
Shirtless Sean with the watch on and the black jeans, I think, is a pretty solid look.
That is a good look.
Mm-hmm.
Very glad he ditched
just-
the mesh top.
Why does
There's-
Jarrett want to fight Sean? Sean was messing with Rhodey.
Because he wants the title match, he says.
Look, he's grabbing the belt.
I don't understand that.
Sean once scalped a man for that title.
Oh, Sean's already wearing the belt, so he must have already won it.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, boom, super kick. There you go. Sweet chin music. Oh, and he gave him back the belt. That's it. Oh, and there you go. Intercontinental Championship. Shawn Michaels against Jeff Jarrett at In Your House.
Come on, why?
Yeah, that doesn't need to happen.
What is Sean's mouth doing in that picture?
I don't know.
Oh, Rhodey's going to be in action too. It's kind of random.
Oh. All right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
I can get behind that.
Oh,
Very
Are we
tag team title?
announcing all the matches right now?
Very random.
Whoa.
Luger
Again.
and Smith against Owen and Yoko for this tag straps.
Again, very random.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I kind of like that they announced seemingly all the matches for a 2-hour show.
Well, here's the thing, though. Now they have to deliver with the storylines, or else it's gonna be
Right.
like, well, this sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
my
not a bad card.
No, it's not.
I ain't saying
Much
it's good or bad
stronger.
until after.
Much stronger than fucking King of the Ring.
And definitely stronger than the first In Your House.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, Lawler still Lawler smelled his breath and then made a face like, damn, it still smells bad.
I feel like, can you guys hear my headphones creaking?
I haven't noticed.
No.
Okay. Because it's really loud in my ear. But I guess it's because they're headphones, right?
Yeah, they're on your ears.
Probably.
I'm going to get a headset like one of these guys and start doing the podcast with one of those.
Like a little thing. Hello, I'm Michael Pod.
Yeah, a little commentary headset.
Oh, we're gonna get the music video now. We
My
are
baby
12 minutes
tonight.
and 40 seconds into the show. I feel like quite a bit's happened here in the first.
Okay, Magic Slim, blue in the face. Tonight is Jeff Jarrett.
With my baby tonight, Jeff Jarrett, CD, Ain't I Great, Red Eye Productions.
Is that a thing? Is that real?
I don't know. This
No.
feels pretty real.
The roadies playing it.
I mean, you can tell by the voice that it's not Jeff Jarrett.
No, that's him.
I'm
It's
gonna have to go.
overproduced.
I'm gonna have to
I
go.
mean, come on.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it.
Right? Come on. We know that that's not Jeff Jarrett. That's not his voice.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. I don't know.
It's not.
Do you think Jeff Jarrett like really wanted to be a country star, so that's why they gave him this gimmick?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, why else would he have a gimmick like this? Just because he's from Tennessee?
Maybe.
This is hilarious.
I know I've mentioned it before, but like in Memphis, they were making him out to be like some kind of model guy, and he had this awkward picture of him posing on a wall with his hands in his pants,
Oh,
and
God.
like in like the rain. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is so weird.
Look at him doing the strut on the stage.
Always. I like the vest he's wearing. I like this one, like the Slim Shady look. The wife beater.
Yeah, in the black and white, where he's like, it's like the intimate country song.
Mm-hmm.
For a limp syncer, he's not bad.
This is him. Shut up.
Dude, come on.
I think
Where's
it might
the
be.
roadie?
He's producing it.
No, Rhodey's the one singing it.
He should have been at least a cameo in the video. Come on.
No, he's the roadie. He's not to be seen.
Yeah, he could be shown like pulling the wire.
Oh, he's getting high pitch here.
Dude, this is so funny.
Imagine turning Raw on. Say you're like late to turn Raw on, and this is what it is. You'd switch it. You'd be like, "This isn't it."
Yeah.
I believe they also did say that he's going to be making his live singing debut at In Your House. So he might be singing this song live at In Your House, too.
There's no way. He's not singing this.
Well, he's going to In Your House, too, and you're going to know.
No way. I don't believe it.
This music video is real dumb. I'll tell you that.
This is taking forever. This is going on for over 3 minutes.
Well, it's a music video, guys. What do you expect?
A music video is 3 minutes long?
Well, if the
The
song
songs,
is... Yeah.
Jesus. All he's doing is the same shit.
That's
It's like
pretty
the
short.
same shots over and over again.
I know.
Yeah.
The budget was not very high.
No way.
I like these bimbos here singing. This is such bullshit.
Oh, God. This needs to end.
They should have made him a grunge guy, and like his partner was fucking what's his name, Man Mountain Rock.
No, I want Raven to come in and just DDT him on the stage. And then play Nirvana and just walk off.
That was ass.
All right, are we done
Ain't
with
that
this now?
great?
There's no way that crowd was there.
Sparky plug.
Okay.
Sparky Plug's like, yeah, we're going to try our best tonight, and if we can win, then it's going to be really great, and I'm going to high-five all you guys.
You know you're a J-Bron when you just have the WWF logo on the back of your jacket when you come out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the Brooklyn Brawler.
He better have his fucking bump.
Is Brooklyn Brawler's gimmick that he's a homeless man that lives in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Might be.
Okay. Because he never has, like, clothes that don't have tears in them. I was just concerned.
Yeah, dude, come on. Well, no, that's all they pay him. That's all he can afford.
Okay. Would you guys buy a Brooklyn Brawler t-shirt if it had tears in it like that?
No,
I
I
would-
want an Abe Knuckleball Schwartz shirt.
No.
Yep.
I think I would buy a Brooklyn Brawler t-shirt as long as it had the tears in it.
And it'd have to smell like Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah.
I'd need it verified by RF videos.
Good luck.
Dude, he's got Macho Man signatures by like the hundreds.
Yeah, okay.
They're real.
You know
He's
what
got
I
a
want
piece
to
of
one of these
paper that's-
days.
In blue crayon that says, "This is real."
One of these days, I'm gonna comment on his like virtual signings, or whatever, and I'm gonna be like, you know, whoever's with him doing it, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, are you guys aware what this guy's accused of been doing like 16
God.
years ago at this point?" And
Bob.
then he'll just ignore it, or
No,
be like,
you'll get
"Oh,
blocked."
Shut the fuck up.
And you won't be able to enjoy him
dare
anymore.
you. I dare you next time he's doing one to just comment on there, no matter what they're talking about or showing. Just be like, "Hey, can I get that Charlie Haas autograph?" Do you still have it?
You what was it, $60? Can I grab that from you?
I'll swoop in and be like, "Hey, Rob, you got anything with Charlie Haas in there?"
I've been sitting on it for a while.
Yeah.
No, Bob said it was like $15.
No,
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
way
it was
more.
20. I think it was 20.
It was the 20. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be like, yeah, I got a stack of them over here right next to my Andre the Giant signatures.
Yeah. I'm not proud, but I can, for some reason, watch those things just to see how much people would spend on stupid signatures. Here's a great Khali signature. We're gonna start off with $40, and somehow it sells for 85. Like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck is
God.
going on?
Well, that would happen. Because he'd be making a fake burner account from a guy from India commenting saying he wants the Great Khali's signature.
I heard, speaking of burner accounts, I heard that Court
Big
Bauer,
clothesline there.
the Court Bauer of MLW, it was, I guess they were kind of accused. Oh, that was a nice dropkick
Yeah, it was.
by Sparky Plug. They were accused. Is that gonna be it? No. They were, I guess, kind of accused of making fake Twitter accounts to promote MLW.
Oh.
As being like, yeah, just being like, oh, this is fucking good shit.
What, they were paying people to do it or they were running it?
It was like they were either running it or they were buying followers, I guess. And they would
Sparky
be
Plug
like,
wins with a splash off the top, his signature.
yeah, crossbody.
Yeah.
I feel like I hear sketchier stuff about MLW all the time, to be honest.
I know, I do too.
Dude, their contracts are literally will pay you $40 to be on the TV taping.
Well, they have contracts and they're not even, well, you know where I'm getting. It's bullshit. You're an independent company. You can't sign me to a contract.
Barely an independent
Oh
company.
my god! Next week it looks like it's the Allied Powers against Bundy and Tatanka.
MLW tried to be like the next big thing. Like they wanted to be like the next ROH.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even
Yeah.
get close. Like
No.
nobody gives a fuck about that.
No.
I went to one of their shows, dude. That was not good.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you went to their War Games.
Yeah, that double cage match shit.
So here's some footage from superstars Adam Bomb and Henry Godwin for some reason. Oh,
Ew.
oh my god! I want to barf.
Oh.
He just drank that slop.
I can't believe he just drank it.
Oh, God. That's disgusting. We're about to see the full match between Adam Bomb and Henry Godwin that lasts all of about 45 seconds. Bomb hit one clothesline, and they go to the floor and brawl, and that's how we finish this for a double countout. Literally, this is the entire match. Vince McMahon trying so hard to hype this up as some kind of battle between big men.
Well, I hope it happens at In Your House, too.
Nobody wants that. Oh no, Adam Bomb got sent to the ring steps.
A 60-man lumberjack match.
Oh Lord. Oh no, is he gonna dump the slop on him? No, he's not gonna do this. Not to Adam Bomb. And he did it. You son of a bitch.
I like how he made it in like a sink in the back.
Is that the first slop drop? It might be.
It must be, right?
I think so. Speaking of Henry Godwin, I think he's coming out here for a match. Yep, here he is.
Good, finally.
I like Henry Godwin. I even liked him in WCW, where he was Shanghai Pierce. Barry Horowitz, another one. Oh, we're going to commercial. Oh, the bell sounds. We didn't miss anything.
All right, so this one should be, if they were smart, they'd make it like a minute.
Well, yeah.
Barry Horowitz better not get any offense in on Henry Godwin.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because Barry Horowitz is kind of a credible job guy, so for him to squash him would be like, okay, cool.
Yeah. We are almost about 23 minutes. Right now is 23 minutes into this 46-minute show.
Yep.
Dallas is so excited. If this was Bruce from TNA, you'd be all over it.
My God.
Arm drag by Barry Horowitz. I've got good news, guys. I'm officially winning at my fantasy football league. So that's good.
Huh, that's weird. It's weird that you said you wouldn't be fucking doing two things at once on our podcast. But
Oh, he's been caught.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, he's drafting.
I'm not watching anything.
He's watching Love Island.
No.
Bob, do you have a sunburn?
No, why?
No, he's just red.
Yeah, it might just be the food poisoning from $34 at Wendy's.
Probably. Well, to be honest with you, I have been clenching my butthole and as a result holding my breath to make sure I don't shit my pants.
Just go take a shit, dude.
No, because I missed the rest of the show.
Get the fuck out of here. 20
Me and
minutes?
Nelson can do it. We can
I
do
will
it.
miss the show.
You have to go to the bathroom right now?
No, I don't have to go, but I could go if I absolutely needed to.
Oh my
go.
god, he's gonna shit his pants live on air.
No.
I was real close.
I've
to
only
one of
shit
the-
my pants 2 times as an adult.
That's
Okay, I'm
impressive.
not doing it with a bathroom right next to me.
I was close the other day.
When we were on?
No.
Dale,
was-
if you shit your pants as an adult,
I don't know if I have, to be honest. I'd have to really think.
Oh no, I have. I know I have.
Like,
what was the context of
like full on shit or what?
Well, no, I've never actually full on shit my pants ever.
it? I have twice.
Wait, poop was in your pants?
Yeah, remember
Oh yeah, dude, it went down my leg.
I remember that one. Like the one with the ball.
Yeah, dude, it was gross as fuck.
No, I've never done that. But I think it was like after a sickness, but I had like recovered. I was playing a video game
Oh my god.
and I like let one go, but it wasn't just one.
Yeah.
It had a buddy. And
Dude.
I had to throw those shorts away and never wear them again.
Dude, so when I had pneumonia, the slap drop here by Henry, that's gonna finish off Mr. Horowitz. Yeah, he's gone.
Wait, when you had ammonia like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Well, not like 2 months ago. That was April. We're in what, September?
He's
now?
like, no,
It's
2
5
months ago, it wasn't pneumonia. It was COVID-19.
I had pneumonia. I tested negative for COVID. So
Okay.
get that out of the way.
That was a good squash match for Henry, by the way.
It was bad.
Wait, he's not going to
Atta
slap
Bob
him?
shirt. Atta Bob, baby. I'm wearing it right now, baby. Atta Bob.
Oh, we need that Shawn Michaels shirt on the show.
That Bam Bam shit's not bad either. No, but yeah, so Sarah and I were on the couch, and
Yeah.
I obviously didn't feel good. And I farted,
Right.
and I immediately stood up
Mhm.
and I left the room, and she was like, "What happened?" And I was like, I almost shit myself. And
Wait,
she-
you had to admit it to her?
Oh yeah, she knew, and I smelled the cushions to make sure it didn't get on there. But just to be safe, I
Oh my
sprayed some Febreze on.
God. What a filthy motherfucker you are.
If you did it so bad that it went through the shorts onto the couch, that's fucked up.
No, it didn't. It didn't. It obviously did not. But that was a scary situation. That was bad. Pneumonia, surprisingly, is not fun.
Yeah. I think when I was really, really sick, I probably had COVID-19 because I had a fever of 104 like for 4 days.
That's horrible, dude.
yeah,
It
and then
was-
you wouldn't go get a test.
I didn't even get out of bed.
See, I never know when I have a
That was
fever
nuts.
because I'm always warm. So I just
No.
run warm.
No, I know when I'm sick because I only get sick like once a year.
I don't get sick very often at all.
No, I never do. Wait, is Henry Godwin still out here?
Yeah, he's about to come
Yeah, is
into
that
the
a
$1 million corporation.
Don't jinx that.
That would make no sense.
Guys, I think that's going to happen.
Since
Is
he's
he
a
really?
fucking farmer.
I
Ted keeps waving his hand down to him.
No way.
I got
Why
a
would
feeling-
you have him join the corporation? Well, he seems to be happy to do. Oh, you know.
Ted was definitely signaling down to him something.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, now he's leaving.
Speaking of not making sense, here's fucking Bam Bam Bigelow with a fucking dragon outfit on.
Shoot your fireball at Henry right now. Do it.
He's blocking his way. He can't get down to the ring.
Why are you shoving him? What the fuck's going on?
What if he pushed him and that firework went off? on
Why are they
accident?
brawling?
$1 million corporation.
Oh man.
That way they don't have to have Sid and Bam Bam actually fight.
I would have been so pissed if they bait and switched us.
Bam Bam's like, let me pull up my fucking fireball glove before it falls off.
He looks so ridiculous with this fucking thing on.
It's like a Cruella DeVille outfit.
Yeah.
Look at Sid's hand. What is he doing?
Dallas, why is that your background?
I don't know. I just left over. Oh, fireworks just hit the ring.
Yeah, what he's gonna cause
He's
a
pissed,
fire.
dude. He's pissed.
He's gonna cause a fire like Hard Justice 2006.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, dude. Good times, dude.
Good times for all.
Oh, I look rough in the camera today, folks.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel and Bigelow defeated Sid and Tatanka at King of the Ring. And now we have this explosive main event on Monday Night Raw. I'm really not looking forward to this match. I thought I was good, but I'm not.
I hope Sid breaks his neck.
Do you think Sid could or would powerbomb Bigelow in this match?
Powerbomb, no. Last call, second rope, yes.
No, he could powerbomb him.
Last call, second rope, absolutely. I hope Razor Ramon wrestles Mabel on Raw, and then we see a middle rope last call from Razor Ramon on Mabel.
Well, we're going to.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I don't know what you mean by what if.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that now? Oh, it's... Oh. Sid's throwing Bam Bam around like he's a little butterbean.
Oh, he's decked him in the corner with a closed fist.
A hard straight right.
If I was booking Sid, I'd book him to be like hurting everybody he wrestles.
You would do what?
If I was booking Sid, I'd book him so like anybody he wrestles gets injured. So like if you wrestle Sid, you're fucked.
So you would have him be Ahmed Johnson a year before Ahmed Johnson comes in?
100%. Okay. Maybe not as homophobic as Ahmed Johnson though.
See, I don't think Ahmed Johnson's homophobic though.
I don't know. I think the jury.
I mean, have you seen the pictures of from the WWF magazine where he's wearing jean shorts and it's very erotic?
Yeah, but
Ahmed Johnson's still one of my favorite wrestlers, even though he Facebook messaged me and threatened me to kick my ass. But that's just a misunderstanding. I wrote an article, The Rise and Fall of Ahmed Johnson, and he took offense to it.
He did?
Yeah. Well, he tried to play it off like his cousin messaged me, but I'm pretty sure it was Ahmed Johnson.
no, it was him. But for you to even write an article about him, he should have just been okay with it.
Yeah, it's actually one of the more popular ones I've ever written.
He put my poetry over one time.
Oh, I remember that.
Big Tony Norris.
Ahmed Johnson's he'll be a lot of fun to watch on this show.
I don't think that dude has a Facebook anymore.
What was his name on there again?
Tony
Norris.
Tony Norris. Let me check. I was friends with him.
Sid is whooping Bam Bam's ass.
Yeah, he just kicked him in the ribs on the floor. Now he's beating his ass in the ring again.
Bam Bam's looking like Barry Horowitz here against Sid.
Oh, no, I'm still friends with Tony Norris.
Oh, okay.
I just thought about we haven't seen Waylon yet, so this isn't really the main event. I guess that's a good sign. I don't want this match to go 14 more minutes.
Right.
Oh, a running big boot. Sid's offense is so entertaining and thrilling.
A guy like Sid's size, you think he's got a big old dick?
No. No, I don't think so.
I
think that Bigelow has a pouch dick.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure he does.
Another big boot.
Yeah, I don't know. Sid's just a dinosaur of a man. Here we go. We're going into commercial break. Will we be in a headlock? Yes, we are.
Did you know that Sid's son, Frank, was on Big Brother?
Nope.
Frank Udy.
Yep.
Did he look like Sid?
Kind of. He has very much the same hair.
Nice. Bam Bam Bigelow has Sid Vicious on his shoulders.
He said an electric chair slam. The crowd is popping for Bigelow here.
Well, what the fuck was that?
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah. This is definitely the biggest pop he's gotten.
He just electric chair dropped Sid Vicious.
Yeah. Oh, and he runs into a boot.
Sid has only done boots in this match. I think.
Yeah,
literally nothing else.
He's getting all the use out of that leg because he knows in a couple of years he ain't gonna be able to do
was
shit.
a horrible chokeslam. So bad they zoomed in.
Thank God they zoomed in.
No way.
I mean,
he's going for the power bomb. He's not going to hit. He's not winning this clean, is he?
He's hit it before.
Yeah, but he's not going to beat him right now.
Yeah, he is.
No, something's gonna happen.
He's taking too much time. Yeah.
Somebody's running in.
Oh,
What the fuck?
standing headbutt.
Bam Bam backdropped him out of it. Look at that.
He's going to miss this. Bigelow is going to the top rope. Sid is like halfway across the ring. Is Henry going to come out again? There he is. And he shoves him off.
Barely, dude. Oh my God.
Bigelow
Bam Bam just
fell face first.
Yeah, he took a face bump.
I know he didn't want to do a front bump.
That's
so
how
fell down.
Sid won the match. All right, here's a problem with that. If you're having Sid against Diesel in your main event, your next pay-per-view, why not just have him beat Bigelow clean?
Right.
I mean, clearly they're setting, for some reason, out of nowhere, they're setting up a Godwin-Bigelow match.
Because Godwin's going to be in the corporation. He's going to get cleaned up.
Why is he in the corporation? That doesn't even fit the corporation.
I don't know.
Well,
good thing Bigelow got his arm out of the way.
Did you see Sid's knees jiggling?
Yeah.
I think they're trying to build the corporation almost like the Village People. So you got like the construction guy, the Indian.
Yeah.
You got Sid. It's
The
like
Russian.
the Village People. Yeah, the Russian, and then the guy in the suit. There you go, the Village People.
Vince is like, if Diesel was here, he'd be in the ring right now.
I think this would be a better fit if Henry Godwin wasn't Henry Godwin and wasn't a pig farmer.
Right, just make him Shanghai Pierce.
Yeah. Or just Mark Canterbury. Like, that's it. Special Olympics this past weekend.
Yeah, we saw him last week in the King of the Ring shirt.
Wow. That's messed up. Luger and Aldo Montoya. Aldo Montoya is so embarrassed he's wearing a mask.
And they brought Dink. That's fucked up.
Oh, Bulldog's there too. 1, 2, 3, kid.
No, that's a good group right there.
Savio Vega. Do they have any champions there or what? Probably not.
Yeah,
where's
Diesel?
Where's
not here?
Diesel? Yeah.
He's out at a baseball game. He ain't doing this shit.
Yeah, probably.
See, that's the cool shit, though, that you get to do as like a WWE person. Like, that's so cool.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, okay.
I would just stay home.
Hey, there's Diesel.
Hey, there he is. There's Diesel.
Yeah, I'm in a suit. Nobody touches my hands.
I'm going to powerbomb this kid through a fucking table.
Really, that's a 35-year-old man?
Right.
Who's that broad?
That woman was giving him a hand job underneath the table. Just going to throw that out there.
He was like, I'm not even going to say it.
Whatever you're thinking, don't.
No, I ain't saying it. I'm not saying it, dude. Fuck that.
Diesel saying that it's not about money.
Yeah, okay. Mister, give me a guaranteed contract or I'm going to WCW.
I'm jumping ship, brother. Oh, here comes a Waylon Mercy. Dan Spivey.
Oh, why does he got the white tape on?
Because he's a rustler.
What a bitch ass for doing that.
Why you gotta be so mean?
I don't know about the sword in the forehead type of thing.
I don't know either.
Who?
A lot of people compare
Jeff
Waylon Mercy
Hardy.
to Bray Wyatt. Gimmick wise, I don't think I really see it. But yeah, there's
No.
Jeff Hardy.
I don't see that either. The floral shirts and the white pants, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that weird kind of guy. I sort of get it.
So the gimmick here, Waylon Mercy, goes up, shakes his hand, and then the bell rings, and he just beats the shit out of people.
And again, that's totally Cape Fear. With
Yeah.
fucking Max Cady, like the main character.
Right.
It's supposed to be like an inmate who, like, on the outside seems like a nice guy, but, like, will stalk you and kill you and your family.
Right.
So, there you go.
Well, Vince said that Jeff is one of the original Hardy Boys, which is a weird thing to say, I feel like, for a job guy, but...
Yeah.
Well, probably, though, he's probably making a joke with the Hardy Boys books, maybe.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
I don't like that Jeff is also in white.
I was just thinking the same thing. He should be wearing, like, red or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice overhead suplex by Waylon Mercy.
Dan Spivey's looking a little thick these days.
He is, and you can tell that his knees are jacked up just by the way he's moving around.
Well, he's not even going down with them on moves.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He won't even bend his knee when he goes to pick him up.
He just keeps like, yeah, this needs, I don't like this at all.
Like, look at that. He does, it's all back. Like, you're going to kill your back doing that.
He's like, yeah, this is garbage.
Slowly goes down to just push his face into the mat. The crowd is loving this Waylon Mercy guy.
They're cheering him?
Yeah.
Oh. It's Tatanka and Henry Godwin instead of King Kong Bundy.
The match? What the fuck?
They planted his ass with that fucking...
I wonder, is King Kong Bundy's still with the company, I think, till August at least, I think. Oh, the Hogan leg drop, that should do it.
I don't like how he reclined all the way back when he hit the leg drop.
No.
No.
He like laid down. The look is there. Like, I get the look.
I just think he's coming across like he's way too broken down. Oh. Yeah. He's just dropping right on his head with a brain buster.
Was that what it was supposed to be?
I think so. I hope so. That was supposed to be just a vertical suplex.
I think that was just supposed to be a suplex, dude.
He's got a crazed look with a sleeper hold. At least he's looking at the right side for the hard cam.
Yeah, but here's the problem. We've seen Bob Backlund do this and better.
Right. I'm surprised he actually went with a sleeper hold, though.
Looks like he's wearing dentures.
Yeah, it does.
It? So the bell rings, and then he's back to being, like, cool. Oh, he's a con man. All right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't know. The in-ring is not good.
So that already makes me not.
But I'm trying.
Earlier today, Isaac Yankum DDS.
I'm just confused by Waylon Mercy. I don't know how to feel.
Oh my God, is that Lance Wright? I think that's Lance Wright. Excuse me. Lawler is in the waiting room with a child and his mother. I think that's his mom.
Two of the biggest nerds I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Look at how shitty those couches are, how far they're sinking in sitting on it.
They're the type of people that love to go to the dentist to get their braces tightened.
100%.
His own personal dentist.
Look at how far King's leaning in to scream at these people.
Yeah, Lawler just said, whatever you do, don't mispronounce his name. The kid is trying really hard not to laugh.
Oh, he broke. Send in the man.
Yeah, he did.
What'd he say?
I don't know what he said. I missed it.
Oh, something about his breath must be.
His breath.
Yeah. Why are they not showing the guy sitting next to King? Because it's awkward as fuck.
I don't know, but it looked like it was Lance Wright who would kind of do some work in ECW a couple years later.
Weird.
Yeah,
This is so shitty.
that's not good. Oh, that guy's bleeding.
Gushing blood.
He's crying.
Look at the acting here. Look at the mom's face.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
Lawler just loves to fucking talk.
Oh
Yeah, he does.
It's ridiculous.
And here's the thing: 1 out of 5 things he says is pretty funny. The other
There's
4.
Isaac Yankum, also
Wait,
known
that's
as
Sid,
Unabomber.
dude.
Oh, his teeth are all jacked up.
It's Sid.
Isaac Yankum, Unabomb, SMW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He went from being Unabomb to Dr. Isaac Yankum.
He comes out of the door.
If you ever mention it to him, he will end an interview with you. Next week, Savio Vega, the roadie. Taxi in action.
Did you see that guy with the burger?
Yeah.
With the dolls.
He was-
Look at the doll.
Oh my god, I'm gonna piss
That's
my
good.
pants. Look at it. Look at him putting the foot to its mouth.
Oh my god.
That was good stuff.
Stay with us
Holy
for fucking
shit,
what?
dude.
Oh, we're seeing more highlights here.
Dude, if you guys are listening, go back to watch that. That's so funny. He was clicking it against the mouth so fast. Holy shit, that was awesome. By the way, the doctors never come out to the waiting room like that, so that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it's the assistant that comes
He
out.
came out and was like, next.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
You barely see the doctor for 5 minutes if you're at a dentist.
If you're
Literally.
lucky, dude. If you're lucky. So they're just gonna talk us off the air or what here?
Looks like it.
Bertha breath. That's fucked up.
Just hanging out with Bertha Faye.
Look at the guy. Look at the guy.
All right, that's how we go off the air. All right, so what do we think of that episode? Quite a bit going on.
I think on paper it sounded a lot better than it actually was.
That's what I
Yeah.
think too. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
We really didn't even get half the matches that they were talking about.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. I
No.
mean, last week's was good. I'm gonna say this is more like in the middle for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say action-wise, definitely not nearly as good as last week, which sucks because we had like 1, 2, 3 Kid, we had Henry Godwin. Like there could have been some decent little matches and at least decent little squash matches, but there really wasn't.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of stalling, just a lot of time filling. The fucking 3-minute long music video, a lot of recap shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Waylon Mercy thing, like I'm intrigued, but I'm not interested. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So that's where I'm at with that.
You're curious, so you would more read about it than watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a fair way to describe it, I guess.
And I gotta tell you though, like all the King shit, I am so done with Jerry Lawler not being able to get it done himself. Like there's always a gimmick. He's always bringing in this guy, or he's got to use this guy to help him do this, or he's not going to wrestle. He's going to make him an excuse, so this guy's going to wrestle for him. I'm so done with them stretching out Jerry Lawler for the sake of stretching out Jerry Lawler. Yeah. He adds nothing to the show.
Well, because he's not even wrestling, like you just said. He's just kind of there, and he just talks so much about nothing.
And he doesn't come off as a real threat. It's a commentator, dude. He commentates.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler is not the King of Memphis in 1995.
No.
Like, nobody gives a fuck. And that's what I think they're missing. Jerry Lawler needs to stay at the fucking commentary table, and that's it.
Yeah.
So really anything to do with him or him and Brett, which I'm so over, I just think falls really, really flat. I think Bigelow still falls very flat, despite them trying to push him in the main event scene. I don't really think he's living up to his potential still. And I don't know. I think that for the most part, as far as like what Sid's doing, is there really that much interest in Sid versus Diesel?
No.
I don't think there is. I don't think that's selling a lot of tickets.
No, it is not.
So I don't know. It's a very, very mixed bag right now.
Yep.
More bad than good in that mixed bag.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like, don't get me wrong. The last 6 months has easily been the worst 6 months that we've watched through. Easily.
Sure.
The last 2 episodes, I think, and maybe we had a good night, but I think haven't been as bad as recent. But with that said, look at what we're considering as not as bad.
Well, yeah.
It's still really not good.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know. I guess the watermark is so low. So, I don't know.
No, I would agree with all of that. I mean, when an average wrestling show comes across like it's God's gift,
You're in trouble.
yeah, that just shows you how bad it was leading into it, really.
And here's the thing. So, for example, I think this is a perfect kind of catalyst to the WWE at this point. So you've put some time in between. Really, what we've seen maybe 2 vignettes of Waylon Mercy.
Yeah, I think we've only seen 2 of them.
So you're putting some time into this guy. You're spending some money on his vignettes. Debuts. And just by that debut, again, I'm curious, but you already know it's going to be here and gone. It's not going to stick around. He's not going to make any major waves. The crowd wasn't that interested in it. His days are already numbered, and it's his first, technically, quote unquote, day on the job.
Yeah.
I think it just goes to show that they're really, really like spinning their wheels at this point. I think it's a perfect kind of comparison to, Waylon Mercy's debut here to the whole state of the WWF at this time. They're like, shit's dying as soon as it's being born. They just can't keep it together.
Yeah. I mean, we're all saying that it's been pretty bad, but with the card, aside really from the main event lumberjack match, I am kind of curious to see how In Your House number 2 goes.
I think at this point, without really any story development, this pay-per-view is the one I've been most excited for.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think it won't be, well, hopefully bad, but like I think also the problem is like there is like nothing to any of the matches. They're just like, here's a tag team title match. Oh hey, 1 2 3 kids fighting Brody. It's like, okay, that should be a fine match, but
there's no it feels like a version of Saturday Night's Main Event that you just pay for.
Well, no, here's the problem. It's skeleton booking. It's bare bones booking. An indie company that runs once a month does the same thing. There's no storylines. They announce the matches, and that's all you get. We're talking about a weekly fucking 45-minute show that's saying, hey, here's the matches. So guess what? That tells me that the stories leading in are probably not going to be worth a shit.
Yeah.
Because they're just not going to put the time in. They're not willing to. They're being so lazy to the point, well, now they're telling you, hey, these are the matches. Buy it or don't.
Yeah.
It's not even like they're faking like a build-up to say, oh, we don't know what the matches are because what's going to happen between all of our superstars here at the WWF. No, this is what's happening. Fuck you. The stories aren't going to be really great. You can buy it or not. It's completely up to you.
Yeah.
That's the thing that bums me out.
Yeah, I just wish there was more depth to it.
It's so shallow.
Yeah.
The characters are shallow. The writing is shallow. The presentation is kind of shallow still. I think the commentary is shallow. I think Vince's best days are behind him.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I just there's really nothing to sink your teeth in, and there hasn't been for a long, long time. It's like we were so used to eating pretty good, and then by 95, you're like living off crumbs.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
And it's just brutal.
They're definitely in a creative decline.
Anybody that can get through a 95, a run of 95, and watch it and talk about it, we deserve a gold fucking medal after this shit. Yeah. This is the very reason I'm going to stand here and say this now. I'm going to sit here and say this right now. 1995 is the very reason that the early to mid 90s gets a bad rap. That 1 year alone, I think, ruins it for the entire half of the decade.
Like the early half?
Yeah, I think when people think early to mid 90s, they think of 95 and they fucking hate it.
I think you're right. I could see that.
When it comes to WWF,
sure.
When it comes to WWF, I think people, you say, oh, early 90s, they're like, nah, that shit's garbage. When
but
really,
I think even with WCW 95, I think it has the same thing. Because you say, hey, man, you like early 90s WCW, like what, Dungeon of Doom?
Right. Well,
they're not like Dangerous
exactly.
Alliance. Like, fuck yeah. It's usually like Dungeons of Doom. No.
Yeah. I think really wrestling between, I don't know, 91 and 95 get a really bad rap. But I blame a lot of that on people that associate early 90s with 1995.
I agree with that.
So it's just a shame because really there's a lot of hidden gem stuff. 93 and 94 for Raw isn't that bad. It's not great by any means, especially 94. But it's not as bad to where people these days don't even talk about it. They ignore it. They pretend it doesn't exist.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I think I blame it on a lot of 95's mistakes.
I think that's a fair assessment.
So it's just interesting to go through and watch and be like, let's hope this week. Let's hope this week. Let's hope this week. It's like, dude, no.
It's a lot of wishful thinking.
I know. It's like, and you're tapped out. Unless you're watching with very tinted rose-colored glasses, there is not much here. There's not much left on the table for you in 1995.
Yeah.
So.
But we got to continue pushing forward. I just kind of did a rough estimate here. So our next 5 episodes will get us through July of 95. We obviously have the July 10th and 17th coming up, and then we have In Your House #2. So we're really just one more taping of IcoPod away from the pay-per-view. And then the 24th and 31st. And then really from there, we have, I think, 3 more Raws, and then we have SummerSlam from there. And then the preemption of Raw will lead us to watching the first Nitro.
And speaking of which, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it and thinking about how close Nitro is, I am almost willing to bet that if Nitro hadn't come along and directly competed with the WWF, to this day in 2020, there would be no weekly wrestling on TV.
You think it would just fizzled out?
Wrestling would have fizzled out. I think they were in such dire straits in 95 that to even make it to the Attitude Era would have been such a fucking prayer that they would have never even made it there.
I don't think there ever would have been an Attitude Era.
No. And really without the Attitude Era.
An Attitude Era, but I don't know if I agree that there wouldn't be any wrestling.
No, I think the Attitude Era saved wrestling. It gave it the resurgence it needed to carry it the next couple of years because really in 95, dude, I really don't think that it would have been able to sustain with the continuation of pop culture and everything else. I think with it giving such a bad rap as it was, I think it would have been seen as a passing fad. It would have been the reality TV of the early 90s, and then it's just done. I think wrestling would have been the flavor of love of the 90s. Like, oh my God, it was like everybody was talking about these reality shows for 5-6 years. and then they're just not even on TV anymore. I really think that's what would have happened.
Well, it's hard for Flavor of Love to keep on television when he ends up finding love.
Well, I just saying, like that genre.
No, I know what you mean.
I feel like that's the genre of TV that we're watching, and really, it's got such a short shelf life, and especially again how close they were to just not being on TV because they can't provide good programming. Without the competition, without the Attitude Era, I think it fizzles out. I think wrestling is still a thing, but I don't think it gets a weekly primetime spot. I really don't.
Yeah, I could see that.
I firmly believe that.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. So thank God for Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Without him, who knows where we
I mean, just look at how lazy it is.
No, I know.
After a while, people start to give up.
Yeah.
And people did. It was like the worst
Well, they're doing it now, too.
financial fucking stretch that they ever faced in 1995.
Yep. With Diesel as their champion.
That's what I mean. It's just, I don't think without that fucking boom and shot in the arm, I don't think it makes it. Not with this programming, dude.
No.
No way.
It needs a drastic change.
I mean, I consider us hardcore wrestling fans, and I'm telling you right now, it is a chore to get through some of this shit. A lot of this shit.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Well, I know what won't be a chore is when we eventually sit down to watch Uncensored 1995, which is the next WCW bonus episode that we'll be covering at some point here. And I just mapped out the next several episodes, and it turns out that episode 150, which is a milestone, I guess, would in fact be the first Nitro that we'd be watching.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good map out timing of everything that's going on here.
Cool.
But for 140, I don't have anything else for 140. I think, Austin, you wrapped it up pretty well with your thoughts on where we are for WWF 95. Dallas, do you have anything to add to anything that he said or anything that you want to get off your chest?
No, I don't think I got anything else right now.
Man, Dallas is full of insight, and I
I'm
really
tired as fuck
appreciate
right
his participation. Fantastic. All right, well, for Austin Skinner and for the ever-tired Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Conley Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You got to hear it.